Ajmo Castolo. Daj ga Castolo. Wow. Kisha. No Kisha, no Kisha. EM Games, pozdrav.
Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here. Damp, but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Garnacho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Okay, interesting. That has been slung wide. Ahmad. Played into space out wide. Semenyo. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And Scott. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Smith. Semenyo.
Baš je težak teren.
Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to send it
Blown.
up. It's great grafting.
Fiddles it through. He's through here.
Jebem li ti dat.
Kerkesh. Oh,
Kerkeš.
great chance. Neither side yet able to find the net. Martinez. Casemiro. Martinez.
Pa. Jebote, ne možeš ga
Well, that had
zaustaviti.
the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. They want to be quick to recover this. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hoyland is currently top scorer. Bruno Fernandes!
Ništa.
And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, super find.
Oj, kako mu pobeže lopta.
Scott. Bournemouth look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Menu. Ahmad. He's shifting through the gears here. Kluivert. Eva Nielsen. And that could set him on his way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gets his pass away. That has been cut short. Semenyo. He's in plenty of space here. Kluivert. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out brilliantly.
That's it.
Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Adams. Hoyland. Scott was in no mood for any of that. To Martinez. And it's Shaw. Zabani. Scott. Now they can break here. Well, played right into his path. Onana with the clearance.
Jebem ti
felt that, hasn't he? Garnacho. Hoyland. Bruno Fernandes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garnacho. Shot a goal!
No.
He's got away with one there. Spreads it out wide.
Offside.
Well, he's found support out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Wow. We're still waiting for a goal to report here.
Ma.
That pass isn't the best.
Ma.
He's picked his way through.
Dan is inte dåligt.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Diallo providing an outlet on that flank. Menu. Casemiro. Garnacho! Semenyo. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Casemiro. Garnacho. Ouattara. Here's Adams. And it's Smith. Semenyo. Now it's Kluivert. Bruno Fernandes is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. That is lovely. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Kluivert. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Ouattara, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now Kerkez. Scott. Adams. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance!
Well, he got ripped because he was under pressure.
Pa moral svaka u blok.
Smith. Here's Adams. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely spread. Bruno Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 37, Mainu. Number 8, Bruno
Manchester
Fernandes.
United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Coming on the field, number 23, Eriksson.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love ambitious and adventurous too.
Rashford.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Sinistera. Kerkez. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a decent clearance.
Nula ko kuća.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the runner. And it's the goalkeepers for claim. Diogo Dalot.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Great ball, and he's in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Smith. Semenyo. Christie. Bournemouth do have a chance to counter here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
Menu. Arsenale.
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Kako je posle kiše igrat.
Ahmad, and he's picked out the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's managed to get rid. What a throw in. Lovely feet. Oh, well played. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great...
He gets big! Bruno Fernandes gets flagged offside. Kivior. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot, and the shot!
Ali brani Raja.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Ali brani Raja.
Rice attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Partey. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Ajde, Ahmad može skellja, jebemo mater.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he cuts out the supply. Ahmad.
Što se meni ne odbiješ, kujo?
Now it's Martinelli. Trossard. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Ni metra.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Garnacho aims beyond the defence. Shaw. He is through here.
Pa što toliko jako?
Just bludgeoned away.
Jako, doću jako ti neći. Dobra.
That's the kind.
There's the shot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Garnacho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Još. Dobra.
Goal! Manchester United!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer.
Højlund is currently top scorer in the league.
Number 9.
Højlundara.
Højlund.
Tako je, Munjo.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ødegaard. 30 minutes gone. Oh, and he's through the middle. Ahmad, and he's Ahmad! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber with the clearance. Very nicely done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is out of play. Martinelli. He's had it taken off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba makes the interception. Ødegaard. Ødegaard powering forward here. He has found the way through. Sterling. Out for a throw.
Sterling.
Gets into some space.
Tako je.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Diogo Dalot threads one in. That has been cut short. Ødegaard. Rice. Now it's Trossard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It'll be a throw-in.
Dalot, bravo.
That's an excellent interception. Højlund. That's headed upfield.
There will be 1
Dink
minute
through.
added time.
Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot.
Dobra.
And he hits the net.
Ne ostavljajte ovog momka
And they
samo.
are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 9, Højlund.
Ne ostavljajte Højlunda samog.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking for the run. Shaw delivers. Oh, what a climb! Saliba getting this one clear. And he skips past his man. Oh, nice touch. Diogo Dalot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Bravo, Juru.
And he's there to clear it. It's loose here,
Gosh.
and they'll want to reclaim it. Sterling. Ødegaard. Rice. Now that's well seen too. That's a good ball played into space. And he's gone looking for safety. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Højlund under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shaw could try cutting inside here. Partey gets it clear.
Hvala.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bruno Fernandes! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the most convincing of passes. Raya punts it upfield.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cleared away. And now the breakaway. Manchester United finding their passes. Sterling. Foot in. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Opa.
Now then, the ball's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitution in progress.
Eriksson. Procesor proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sterling. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Sterling. Nice control. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Možeš jednom, druž.
Chips it through. And he's onside. Raya will lay claim to that. And it's Sterling. Half an hour gone in the second half.
A što nisi prošao?
Disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Real chance! Oh, it looked like...
Daj, hat-trick, brate.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full
Kad te
well
hoće.
that it could have all been wrapped up.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Number 12, Timber. Coming on the field.
That should get the job done.
Number 37, number 4.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Rice. Oh, super find. He's onside. Saka! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Odegaard. Odegaard!
Jebote, pa uđi mi u
In
ugol,
for the
majke.
pieces. It's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Drama, drama!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they
Oh,
can
no,
get.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The fullback is in acres of space here, and the flag has stayed down.
Bravo Onana, bravo Onana. Svaka čast.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Bravo,
Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 41.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination
Bravo,
can achieve.
Onana,
Okay,
legend.
there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Znaš kad bi ja raj ovakav gol?
Skelly.
Number 29. HyperX.
Saka.
Drama!
He's got
Drama!
heavenly from Havertz.
Kakva lutica!
Has raised the roof. No space, no.
Kako je Arsenal odigrao ovih zadnjih 10 minuta svaka
Well, at one
čast.
stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Moram čestitati.
Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Nema šta. Geometri boss.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now.
And that is it. The
Bravo,
referee
bravo.
has seen enough. And you can hear the
Mir,
analysis
niko nije
starting
kriv.
already, the intricate details and nuances being
Kara,
debated.
Batić, krava. Boga mi ganga. Ja, ovi su nezgodni isto.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as
Finale
footballing
Kupa.
utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford.
Teška lopta.
Already started here. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the keeper takes decisive action.
Jači
And
Onana
played it back
je.
swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in space and looking for options. And that has been
Pataj
not
to.
clear.
Jebem li tu tetku.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, James Maddison, is a playmaker with a genuine touch of class about him. He's at his most dangerous, I feel, when occupying that half space on the left-hand side of
Zamalo
an
dobro.
advanced midfield, moving freely between midfield and attack. It's where it can be at his most creative.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Ahmad? That's a good run he's making there.
O jebote kralj.
Maddison.
Ne možeš ga obuzdat.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And Danso. Spence.
Danso.
Can he get onto this?
Ma šta je to? Šta je to?
And the ball is out of play.
Pa zašto si je toliko podigao?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
On se vi zajebajte.
Martinez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Shot a goal!
Ma zakucavaj to.
Manchester United!
Lutko moje.
Manchester United United take the lead.
Kaboom!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Joj, ja si
Little
puno
matter.
popriču.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Hoyland is currently top scorer in the league.
Hojlundara.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well,
Prvi
this should
strelac
allow
lige.
them to be a bit more expansive, although
Ode.
they'll be wise to be.
Face to face. There's the
Ode.
shot. Oh, taken with style.
Poludio.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Ode.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key
Ode.
ingredient.
Nemanja on kad je...
And yes, it's him again.
U gasu. Spašava se ko može.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and
Danilo
will continue
Culejric.
to do by the looks of it.
Hvala za sub.
Ahmad.
Eto Danilo sve si čuo.
Menu. There's the hit. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very,
Hvala i
very
od mene.
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. In for a header. That's going to go a long way.
Ne to.
That was a period of possession which carried
Joj,
just
ali ja
about no
serim.
threat at all. He's picked his way through. A reprieve
Ne,
could be
burac.
perhaps momentary.
Znam ja i odbranu igrat, jebim mu mat.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. In towards the back stick.
Sam usro, sam polizo.
Madison. Gray. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Gdje si pošao?
Garnacho has created one goal already. There's no flag. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, I just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah,
Moglo
very
si ti ime i nju
careless, and,
priča,
I
let.
leave it at that.
Ne bi te ništa koštalo.
Johnson. He has found the way
Dobar je
through.
mali
And
Jones.
he stands tall, impenetrable.
Dobra.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Danso. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Jo.
Madison. Tell. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Pola
Solanke.
koraka je falo.
Tell. Great defending, strong and determined. Spence. Solanke.
Kako tako izbije frlju i dođe mu
Super
onako
ball. He's had a shot.
ko na tanjiru.
Steps it away. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Opet
That
drama.
looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then
Kod mene
unleash.
bez drama.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals. Both teams
Je li ima ovo
contributing
jedini
plenty
šut?
to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Oh, well played.
We're seeing some...
Oh no, what has happened? He's got the shot!
Brunoni.
It's there! And with that goal
Brunoni.
comes comfort. There was to be only
Prati čovjek sve.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
A ne njemu
That was never
jebot.
going to make it. Solanke might
Joj, kad
just
bi vi
make
mene
this.
slušali samo.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Opa. Čevap.
Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position.
Manchester
Izmjene.
United
Pa
make it a
izmjene su
fresh attempt
60,
to release someone in
70,
behind
zavisi.
from back to front, and this is something different.
70,987.
Spence.
Ništa prije.
Tell. That's a little off target. Good spot, he's seen the run. Tell. Ahmad. He won't be happy with that one.
Samo ti njega ubijaj tim loptama, jeboj te ono.
Now Doggy. Danso. Madison. Solanke. Tell. Really fierce, close defending.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Doggy gets into some space.
Hapsi to Joro.
Ahmad. Now Menu has a look and plays it forward. Spread neatly. Ahmad. He's found the way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get rid.
Opa!
It's Casemiro! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the
sad
keeper
idu
looked
izmjene.
perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Taj prekid se čeku.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Garnacho. Number 19.
Aha.
Ahmad.
Voda, voda.
6.
It'll be a throw-in.
Lisandro Martinez. Coming on the field. Number
Just about up to
23.
75 minutes.
Au, Bruno.
10.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 5. Matthias de Ligt.
Gray. Madison. Solanke. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Rashford.
Nije nasio, nije nasio.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Ne da se.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Što to budas? A što to?
Højlund has got himself a free kick.
A ima li karton za ovo? Što nema?
Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Sam je više podići.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to
Mada
deal
ova
with
da je
that.
žabicu dobila,
Corner number 2 then.
pitanje je.
Davis is there and he can get that clear. Decent ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
Dobro!
Oh, what a
Pa
climb!
Bruno!
Now it's Kulusevski. Rashford. Eric shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Mislim da sam ih rasklopio.
He rises! And that has been knocked clear. He's had it taken off him.
A što se štima, što?
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way.
Samo je kucno.
Oh, super find.
Još!
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Diogo Dalot made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there.
Evo Sona.
Bruno Fernandes given the lift of his goal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, shooting chance!
Jaj.
That's that, the end. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Fuck off. Sad me Arsenal, boga mi ganja. Ne smiješ kiksat.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared and so indeed has the
Slušalice.
expectation of both teams.
Opa.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Look at the space here. He's got the shot away.
Vidio nane.
Just so calm under pressure.
Jo jedva
He
čekam da ga
managed to
Manchester
fashion
proda.
a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the
Kako
next
te
minute it's in the
pecarske
back of the
golove
net.
primaš?
That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Te jebem kralj.
And it's been given away. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot!
A jebem mu
He's
majku.
taking no chances there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. Short changes him with that pass. Now the finish.
Obrani ovo.
And once more we are all square. You score.
Nema u mene pressing 90 minuta.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you
Ubio
never would
vodio.
have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Hoyland is currently top scorer in the league. Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's played him through. Deftly away. Corner given.
Kako te to prolazi? Ovi su gori od Arsenala. Uvijek sam govorio ovakve ekipe su najgore za igrati.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
S njima ne znaš na čemu si.
Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here.
Ali Bruno to hapsi.
Ahmad.
Pa zašto si je podigao?
It's a decent chance to counter attack.
Još!
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Ja i Orion Casemir.
Menu.
Menu.
Diallo is in a really good position out wide.
Pa kako njihov? Dobre. Kako njihova? Priđi. Priđi.
And that should get the job done.
Hoyland!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Stvarno čudno.
Garnacho. Up for a header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Interesting ball. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a poor throw that.
Šta je to, Amad? Šta je to, brat? Ako se pročite, onda i prim.
Menu gets a foot in here. Ahmad. Dealt with nicely by the defense.
Znam ja da bi ti htio
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more
Produži je
threatening.
Bruni, brate. Kako ovako?
Garnacho.
Kad me sluša sam.
Garnacho going full tilt down the left.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Tako je oro.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Tako se igra odbrana. Ne!
Decent hit!
Eto. To je ono što pričam. Ja dodajem tu Martinezu, brate, on dodaje vama naprijed. Jebemo, maj.
Absolute gift.
Kakve su ovo gluposti ko nam
So we have a
jebote
breakthrough.
kraj.
Now how will things develop from here?
Jebemo mater, kad mi pokvari ovako čef. Glupost. Jebo ga, kralj
Can he
igrice.
spark a counter here? Ahmad. Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
E pa jebi ga
It's
stvarno.
their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Svašta.
And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, they are still trailing, and they
Svašta.
require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's skewed away.
The attendance for this match
will be a
was
throw-in.
28,599.
Joj, zbog kakve gluposti ću ja izgubiti. Nevjerovatno.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Chance for the header!
Sad si odbranio, a?
Diogo Dalot getting this one clear.
Normalno da što ti nemoguću skinut.
That's a
On je
lovely neat
fuš
pass.
neć.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro has created one goal already.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Tako
Well,
jednostavno
they're looking a
lopta.
whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's
Ej,
perfectly
jebe mu
defended, though.
dodavanje,
It
kako
looked
mi je bilo
destined for a
volje.
goal.
Ču, mater. Baš glupo.
Substitution.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Pa kako Rašo ti to nemaš?
Now that's well seen too. Mount.
Pa pucaj, molim te, šta je vučeš, tori?
Just about up to 75 minutes. And that has left him in a heap.
Jo, ne zna se ko pije, ko plaća.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Gledaj.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Da malo saberite se.
And he's managed to get rid. It's a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Daj, Vodeno mi spusti jednu lijepo, jebem je loptu. Hvala.
He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Ajmo još jedan, možemo
Wow,
mi to.
this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Substitution on the field.
This is quite a battle.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Just eases him off the ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Jeboli te pas.
Mount.
Da te jebu.
Gets a good foot in there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Stood up well to him there. Ahmad. He's through here. Hoyland! Oh,
Ne može on se umori.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Dobre, ajde,
I
nije
think you have
poraz.
to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ali sad bi bilo 2-1 za mene.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end.
Jeboli ga
Not for the
dodavanje.
want of desire, drive.
Dobro, ganjat ćemo se s Arsenalom do kraja. Koliko još ima? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Ma još bruk kraja, to bi bilo to, pa se vidimo. Ćao, čao.